Hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another episode of my Ironman series. This is episode number 70. This is also a bit of a special episode because I figured every half a year or every New Year's we would do a bank video on this account. This account just hit 1.5 years since account creation, so I figured we would do a little bank video, show off the wealth and all that. Before we get into this week's episode, I just want to say thank you so much for spending some time with me here today. I really do appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get right into this bank video. I hope you enjoy. There are so many storages other than your bank in this game. I'll probably miss some, but I'll try to show most of them. So first of all, starting off, we got the alchemizer. I am always very broke in this game. I never have GP, and that is because I'm trying to stack money in the alchemizer. I don't know why, it's just a cool thing to do. But yeah, 800 mil in there. I guess I could show this as well. Is there anything significant here? At some point, I was really lazy with my Reaper task. I only have 1.8k points. I have 3 EOFs, right? So 1.8k Reaper points and, 900k Engineering tokens and 111k Chronotes. These are very insignificant. Some Penguin points, I don't do those anymore. I just spy them whenever I see them. And yeah, that's really all. You all know that I haven't really done Elite Dungeons on this account, so yeah, this is the huge chest that we have, but it still somehow holds 93 mil value. Now, this one I haven't touched ever since we finished Limitless. So if we check in here, this is actually pretty massive, 75 mil cash, and I got told that I could use these, where are they, plated salvages for deflecting for dummies. So at some point I will probably claim this, but that is nothing I need to do right now. Oh my god, there's 34k magic logs as well. God damn, this is pretty cool. I think that is all of the storages apart from the bank, so if I missed any, please do leave a comment down below, and I will gladly pin the comment and answer to you, what that storage has inside it. So moving on, I figured I would also show my components, because why not? So pretty boring, honestly, commons, simple parts from I always try to have my disassembler running for something, but now I have so many simple parts that I don't even have logs there anymore. Then let's just skip this and go right into the rare ones. I'm kind of waiting for a Noxious proc, because I really want Biting 4 on my Crypt Bloom. It currently has Biting 3, but yeah, I would really want a Nox proc. But other than that, this is definitely my cursed third age components, 48 of them. That's a lot of procs. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. And then these are from disassembling materials from archaeology. Now let's get to the good stuff. First of all, let's check the value. So it seems we have 18.6 bill wealth, and if we include untradeable, that's 24, and that's pretty nice. I hope this year we can hit, at least 25. Okay, it is time to move on and check the bank itself. Okay, starting off, this is kind of a tab just for basic teleportation. It has all my tele stuff. It should have a Passage of the Abyss, but I haven't yet gotten around to make those. It should have 2 of them, so obviously I wouldn't have these in here. It would instead just have 2 POAs in there. But yeah, that's the teleportation tab. Next, right here we have the gear tab. I am so proud of my rune collection. It is one thing I love about Ironman mode is you get to have these insane stacks of items, especially supplies. And this rune collection is definitely one of those. I really like having huge stacks of runes like this, especially the soul runes. It is so nice, and also over 100k astral runes. It is just insane. Moving on, we have the ammo slot. We have a bolt. I'm really late. I never do back criminal runs because I rarely range nowadays. But we have the bolts, we have rune pouches, then we have pocket slots, adren urn, all the scrims, chins, and it's kind of ammo, right? We have armor spikes, which I never use anywhere. We have my PF switches, Moving on, we are starting to get to the gear itself. So obviously trimmed masterwork, lacerations, all the good stuff. Still dry gores, no tier 95s. Maybe that will change this year, hopefully. At least, well, yeah, tier 95s. If I get tier 92s, I'll probably keepsake them or something. For magic, tier 90 tectonic, no tier 92 there. And Inquisitor, a embarrassing tier 88 wand, no tier 92, no tier 90, but we do have the Singularity. We have a tier 85 flank, Nox staff, and yeah, I think that's the mage gear really. Oh, and also the Fury for the melee. I always get bashed for that on my streams because, well, it is pretty embarrassing to rock a Fury for melee, but I just don't have an EOF yet. I could make one now that I have so many fortunates from the opening. Should probably make a claw EOF, but yeah, that is pretty pretty embarrassing. Moving on to range, we have Sirenic, no elite yet. Those are, let's be honest, those just add death cost. But we have Sirenic, Debo EOF. I'll go through these EOFs. Like, so mage is obviously G staff. Range is Debo, and then the one other is Astadius Warhammer. But yeah, for range, Sirenic. Then we have Ascensions. We have a Nox bow. That is just that is nasty. If only that was his Aaron God bow, but you already know your boy hasn't gotten around to do Telos yet, even though the account is 1.5 years old. Then I have my Chroming switch, which is still a tier 80, Solak drops when. I don't have the Rex Matriarch's rings yet, but maybe I'll start getting them in the next video. Little spoiler there, perhaps. And yeah, Amis, rings, all there. Then we have kind of the budget gear section here. So if I want to range something like Arc Glazor, I'll wear this Armadillo because it's unaugmented, won't waste charges. Then we have that also for mage. And then we have Dino Chaps, which I use for scavenging at most places. Then if I want to melee, I'll just pop in, or if I want to hybrid like a DKs, I'll use the Dragon Rider body and the Gemstone helm. So that is pretty handy to have in the bank. Did I mention that I have the Pterosaur Maul? I don't know. Recently they actually nerfed the Pterosaur Maul where you cannot carry over the tier 97 damage anymore to another ability used by a different weapon by using a Generator Bard. I think that's how it worked. I don't remember, but I'm not sure how useful it is anymore. But I have it. I wasted my time on it, so yeah, that's cool. Then we have my well, this bow was just for caps, really. This is my Bladed Dive weapon. Yay. Maxscape, insane. DBA Lantern with Equilibrium 4 for some reason. I still really want tier 90 defenders. They're so sick. I really want them. Then we have supplies. I have Steel Titans, which I use for raids. I will keep on using them until I run out, because I don't want to get rid of them. But I'll keep on using them until I run out, and then I'll move on to using Reapers for raids, I think. We have some Nihils. We have... I'm always out of overloads because I hate Herblore. I hate it. For some reason, I just cannot. Like, I hate bank standing skills. I really do. Then we have Mind Sticks. I always try to keep sticks with me for that reason, so I can avoid doing as much Herblore as I can. Always gotta have sticks in the bank. Always. They take a long time to make, but I think it's worth it. I'm almost out of Vit pots. That's not good. But yeah, I don't really use blubbers anywhere. I should start using them, but I don't know, one day I guess. Moving on, we are going over to the herb tab. This is one of those tabs that I'm really proud of. I actually stopped doing herb runs a pretty long time ago, so I haven't been getting that many herbs anymore, but I still do my H1s every single day. So this tab is pretty juicy. Starting off, we got the... Like, this layout is kind of for overload supplies. Then, well, yeah, all of these are overload stuff. Supers, the ingredients for supers, the unfinished for supers. Then we have extremes, we have torsos, And on the right side here, we have stuff for brews, restores, spell stocks, that's renewals, insane amount of shrooms. I try to farm those daily. Then we have, I guess, Renar's prayer pots, summoning pots, aggro pots. Then here I have my herbs, just an insane amount of herbs, 20k toad flax, 20k dwarf weeds, 12k spirit weeds, 12k Renars, like just a dumb amount of stuff. And these are for obviously Gothic's Rests, Marintils, and Heraldlanders. I actually have a thing for them as well here. Then I have, this is for Antifers, I think, yeah, and Super Antis. And this is for Adren Pots. So yeah, that is pretty nice. I've tried to organize it to make it look a bit nicer for this video, but it is what it is. Then I have my primal fruit stuff. Still, I'll probably never get around to crushing all of these. Let's be honest, there's just too many of these. Never will I ever do that, but they're still there. Then I have these that I now farm once a day for weapon poison. I still consistently farm my dinosaurs, so I have 20k roars, 14k chidens, 7.5k claws, 3.5k beak snot. I think the beak snot is not that useful, so I try to farm either roars or chidens from Malatops and Pavos. I still farm salamanders, that's why I have 100k tar. I farm those for beans, so yeah, that's why I have that. Also still farm chins for beans, so that's why I have these here. Then we have all the stuff that clutter up your bank while you're decanting pots or making pots. So we have 4 doses, overloads, renewals, summoning pots, like all this junk. And yeah, this is really the decanting section, like dose 5s and all the different doses are over here, as you can see. And I think that's most of the tab. And also we have a lot of meat. A lot of birds were killed for that stack. I still buy my meats daily because I am addicted to Dailyscape. This tab I'll give like 30 seconds. So we have the bottoms from ports for components for the ability codexes. What are they? Demon, Dragon, and Undead Slayer dexes. And then we have stuff that I made with leftover stuff that I just get now, and I don't know what to use it on, so these just add to the bank value, I guess. We have my golden party hat, and we have tokens from the Christmas event. That is the tab. Now this is every skiller's favorite tab, the skiller tab. We have a lot of logs from PVM. Hides from PVM, gems from PVM, glass from being addicted to Dailyscape. We have onyx dust from PVM, threads from being a daily runecrafter, being addicted to Dailyscape. And is that all of it? We have some energy, I guess, from gathering and PVM. Rocktails, sharks, and skill chompers. I need to get rid of those. Those are, at this point, those are just taking bank space. I'll probably use them on bloodwood trees one day. Well, it will take a while. Also, this tab has my summoning stuff, because at this point having a separate summoning tab would be wasteful. So it has the charms, the skilling familiars, which I legit never use these days. Then there's some like secondaries for summoning, which I probably never will use, but you get them, so I may just have placeholders from them, really. 52k splintering arrow tips from gathering tropes. I have a huge trope opening coming up. I want to open them all at once, so look forward to that. As I said, don't do back criminal runs often. 3.4k of those. Extreme Invention Pot. And then we have Skilling Offhands. Right there. Pickaxe. Scripture of Bic. And a Lonely Ancient Armor Gizmo Shell. Moving on to the clue tab. This looks pretty nice. These are insanely rare. And we were just talking about it one day on stream. I think these can get you one of the rarest items that you can possibly get on Ironman mode, which is the Mimic Cape. What is Mimic Tongue Cape or something like that? It is insanely rare because you get these so rarely. But I almost have 100 of them, so maybe 1k will do 100 mimic kills? I don't know, but yeah, we have all the pages for all the books, and skipping tickets, firelighters, some cheeky bottles of coloring, gilded, and why is that there? I might keepsake it. This is the archaeology tab. I have so many things on the back burner, like as you can see here, I'm still doing my 3 sculptures per day, so I can do a big tetra opening in the future. I know I have all the materials for at least 100 tetras, but at this point, I am so close to having 200, so should I just go for 200? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. 200 would obviously be nicer and a bigger opening, so let me know. After I'm done with these tetras, like I've used all of these, I honestly might retire archaeology. That would be a huge like time saver, not having to do that archaeology daily anymore. But yeah, that's it for this tab. Let's move on to the last tab, which is the loot tab. There will be a few spoilers in here, but I'll try to block them out. If you notice any spoilers, don't comment it down below, okay? Don't do it. Maybe other people won't notice. Okay, so obviously everyone's favorite collection, the Stone Spirit collection. It is pretty hefty, and then we have crystal keys, we have bones. After the bones, really, we just have alchables, like all of the alchable stuff. The ammo you get that you might want to alch, onyx bolts. Then you get a ridiculous amount of rune arrows for some reason, and rune arrowheads. What is that about? A lot of Serenic scales. I'll probably have another set of Serenic, like just from AOD once I finish 1000 KC. We have Trisk keys. I have never opened one of those on this account. Maybe I will at some point. I just don't see the appeal really. They're pretty useless in my opinion. Then we have my tier 82 copiches, which I will hopefully someday turn into tier 92s and die and keepsake. So we have 3 philosophic captaries here, and then we have some stuff like 750 keys to the crossing from the limitless grind done just on the Slayer mobs. Something I want to keepsake also is either an Ellie or a Spectral. Ellie may be useful, like a very niche shield, but I don't know, it would also be a cool keepsake. Then we have 45 Onyxes, some stuff from Rax, a Spare Eye, like Godwest Dungeon 2 stuff, some spare essences, crests, glaive, lance, orb times 2, and then junk from caps, god swords for some reason. Should probably just chuck these in the bin, in all honesty, save some bank space. A lonely wyvern crossbow, which is apparently worth 100 mil. Keystones, signets, boots from Raksha, Rago energies, draconic energies, malevolent energies, and overall shields from rots. Next dupes, which, well, actually I might need them from Elite, Serenic, and Tectonic at some point. So those are there. Then my main hand Trigors, and also, wait, I have a spare Tricor. Okay, interesting. Spare Masterwork Trim, Chidens, Barrow stuff. Maybe one day I'll go for that log. It's kind of tempting, honestly. Then we have stuff from Revs. At this point, what do I do with these? Should probably just get rid of them, chuck them in the bin, alch them or something. 2 Dragon Claws. Those I want to make one into an EOF. And then we get to the juicy part. We have 1.7k, almost 1.7k troves, 10 mass cap dexes, 3 Praisal dexes, and 65k crow flakes. Nice. Some anima, I guess. A spare offhand Ascension crossbow. We have Nihilus. And then that is it. We have Achto. Oh, that's not even Achto. Well, some of it is. But yeah, that is the bank. Whoa, we made it through. My throat really hurts. I've been sick the past week, so... Ugh. And that is it for the 2021 bank video. We made it to the end. And it'll be like kind of nice to see next year if I'm still playing this god awful game, whether like what kind of progress we have made on the account, like wealth wise. Obviously, there could be like stuff that I trade over to my main for keepsake keys or bonds. Like there's always that one premiere I need. But I think we'll still stack up some wealth over the year, and yeah, it will be cool to see the progress on that. And that is it for me this week. As I said, I've been sick the past week, so the energy has been a bit low. And also, they closed down my gym for like a week or so before I got sick. So I've just been stuck at home for the past few like weeks, and the energy has been a bit low. But nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know why I had to tell you that. I just wanted to tell you a bit about my life, okay? But if you enjoyed the video, wait, no, that's not how it goes. If you liked the video, like the video, subscribe if you have not already. If you would like to take your supporting one step further, you could leave me a comment down below saying anything at all, and I would really appreciate that. It helps me out a lot. We are getting really close to 1k AOD KC. I'm still doing that daily at twitch.tv/YakiRS, by the way. Drop me a follow on there if you would like to follow my progress live. I had to pop in once more and say Happy New Year's, friends. I hope your year has gotten off to a good start, and this is our year, right? This is our year. It wasn't last year, but this is the year, I swear. Okay, with that being said, I'll have to wrap this video up. It has dragged on for a bit too long, so Happy New Year's, and I'll see you next week. Yaki out. Peace.